part of the wave, can't stop, ever wonder if it's all for you.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are doing my Premier League predictions, my table predictions, that is. It's that time of year again where we predict the Premier League. If you guys are going to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and it would be massively appreciative. And without further ado, let's get into it. So 20th place, I've gone for Leicester. I think the point deduction isn't going to help them. They brought in a new manager, Steve Cooper, who, kept Forest up in his first season, got them up, kept them up. But then, if he wasn't sacked, I have a feeling that he would have brought them down, sadly. It's a good thing about that, because if they go down, which they probably will, Steve Cooper is the best man to get them back up. It's a good appointment really from Leicester, because I think they will go down. I think they are screwed with the points deduction. They signed winger Issa Haku Fatawi, who played a pivotal role in getting them promoted last season. They've signed him on a permanent out from Sporting. Centre back Caleb Okile from Atalanta and Bobby Reed from Fulham. It's good experience. But they've lost Kieran Dewsbury, who was a big miss at Chelsea. Ian Atcher's gone to Sevilla, and Dennis Pratt has also left the club. So I think it's going to be a tough season for Leicester. I can't see them doing much special, especially with the point deduction. So I think I'm going to go down in 20th place for me. In 19th place, I've gone with Ipswich. I hate to say it, but I think Ipswich will go down. I think it would be similar to Luton, they put up a good fight, but I think ultimately they will go down. They have signed Amari Hutchinson on a permanent from Chelsea. He did well last season with them. Centre-back Jacob Reeves from Hull. Liam Delap from Man City. Arne Merch from Burnley. Colin Townsend from West Brom. And Ben Johnson from West Ham. They haven't lost anyone. It's good that they haven't lost anyone, but I think they're really like a Luton, signing a championship team. If they go down, they'll come straight back up. I think that's sort of Ipswich's tactic here. I think put up a good fight, but honestly I think they'll just go down, which is a shame. I got Ipswich to go down in 19th. 18th place, the last relegation spot. A few people are predicting this team to go down. Sadly, I don't want this team to go down, but I think they will. I'm going with Brentford. They haven't lost anyone too major, which is a good sign for them. Brought in striker Igor Thiago from Club Brugge. They're a record-breaking signing. But he's already tore his meniscus in a friendly, so he's going to be out for a couple of months, which is a shame. With Tony looking to leave as well, you really wonder where the goals are going to come from Brentford this year. And I think Brentford are, unfortunately, this is where the Premier League journey ends. They had a good journey, but after 4 years, I think it's going to come to an end, and they'll go down in 18th, back to the Championship, unfortunately for them. In 17th, just surviving, I've got Russell Martin's Southampton. I think they still got a lot of experience from the last Premier League season, which is good. They haven't lost any major players, only really Che Adams to Torino, but they have brought in quite a few players. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, centre-back on a permanent from Man City, I think is a great signing. Midfielder Flynn Downs now on a permanent from West Ham. Ben Burton Diaz from Villarreal is an interesting signing. Yukari Sugawara from AZ Alkmaar, full-back I do believe. Nathan Wood, centre-back from Swansea. Ronnie Edwards from Peterborough. Wellington from Sao Paulo. Charlie Taylor from Burnley. Adam Lallana from Brighton. And Juan from Sao Paulo as well. They made some good signings for Southampton, and I think they're just about to see out. Russell Martin, first time manager in the Prem. So that's going to be interesting how it gets on, but I think Southampton will do right, and they will survive it, in my opinion. I think they'll come to 17th in the Premier League this season. Getting into 16th place, I've gone with Wolves. I think Wolves will just do enough to survive, but they won't do anything special this season. I don't believe they've signed Rodrigo Gomez from Braga. Tommy Doyle, the permanent from Man City, I think is a good signing. Jorgen Strand Larsen, striker name from Celta Vigo. And they lost a big player, Max Tillman, to West Ham. So, yeah, I think that's a big loss for them. Yeah, but I think we'll be alright under Gary O'Neill, but they won't be setting a world like Wolves, but they'll just survive in 16th. 15th, I've got Fulham. Fulham, they've signed Emil Smith-Rowe as a very good sign. I'm excited to see how he can get on with Fulham from Arsenal. Ryan Sessegnon is back at Fulham. He joins from Tottenham and was signed centre-back Jorge Cuenca. I think is how I pronounce it, from Villarreal. But they've lost, of course, João Palhinha is a big miss to Bayern Munich. Tosin Adarabioyo to Chelsea, Bobby Reed to Leicester, and Marek Rodak going to Al Atifeke. So yeah, they've lost some good players. They've also signed some good players for them. I feel like they're alright. I'll come 15th around mid-table. And 14th, I've gone with Everton. Everton will, they will do alright. Come around mid-table again. Of course, no points deduction for them this season. And it's their last season as well at Goodison Park. So it's going to be an emotional season for all the Evertonians. They signed some good players like some Jake O'Brien on loan from Lyon. Iliman Ndiaye from Marseille. I think Jake O'Brien's on a permanent from Lyon actually. I don't know if I said on loan or not. If I did, I had to apologise. But yeah, they also signed Tim Orogbunam from Aston Villa. Jesper Lindstrom on loan from Napoli. Lost Onana to Aston Villa, which is a big miss. Ben Godfrey to Atalanta. Lewis Dobbins to Aston Villa. Andre Gomez, Dele Alli, and Arnaut Danjuma has gone back to Villarreal. But I think we'll do right. Everton made some solid starting ins for coming table again. 14th for them, I reckon. 13th then, I've gone with Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest have been quite busy in the transfer market, as they usually are. They have brought in Carlos Miguel, new goalkeeper from Palmeiras, Elliot Anderson from Newcastle, good signing, Nikola Milenkovic, centre-back from Fiorentina, it's a very good signing, Jota Silva from Vitória, Guimarães, Eric da Silva Moreira from St. Pauli. They lost quite a few players. Forest have lost Moussa Niakate to Lyon. Odysseus Lacademos, goalkeeper, goes to Newcastle. Oral Mangala has gone to Lyon. Remo Freuler has gone to Bologna. Brandon Anculera has gone to Rio Ave. Lewis O'Brien has gone on loan to LAFC in the MLS. Jonathan Panzer has gone on loan to Rio Ave. We've lost Scott McKenna, Felipe, Lloyd Cambeso, Sheikh Kouyaté. They've lost Harry Arter, Wayne Hennessy, and Giovanni Reina has gone back to Dortmund. Nuno Tavares has gone back to Arsenal. Divock Origi has gone back to AC Milan. Gonzalo Montiel has gone back to Sevilla. And Rodrigo Ribeiro has gone back to Sporting. They've lost a lot of players for us, but I think they'll do alright. I think they'll have a better season this season under Nuno Espirito Santo, and they should be fine. Should have a comfortable season and finish 13th in the end for me. And in 12th place, I've gone for West Ham. They have got a new manager, the ex-Wolves manager, Julian Lopetegui. And of course, incumbents was from Max Tillman from Wolves. Of course, linking up with Julian Lopetegui once more. Summerville from Leeds, I think it's a very exciting sign. He did bits for Leeds in the Championship, so I'm very looking forward to see what Summerville can do this season. Lewis Guilherme from Palmeiras, West Fordham, goalkeeper from Sheffield United. They lost Flynn Downs to Southampton, Saïd Bourama to Lyon, Thilo Kehrer to Monaco, Ben Johnson to Ipswich, we've lost Divock Mbama, Angelo Bonner, and Calvin Phillips come back to Man City. But yeah, they made some decent signs West Ham. I think they'll have a decent season. Maybe a little bit of drop off from 9th place. Transition year after losing David Moyes, but 12th is nothing too bad from West Ham. And in 11th place, I've gone with Brighton. New manager Fabian Herzler. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he's the youngest ever manager to manage in the Premier League at just 31 years old, I do believe, which is quite mad. But made some interesting signs like Yankuba Minta from Newcastle. Minta had a good season last season on loan at Feyenoord. Mats Wafer from Feyenoord as well. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrect. Ibrahim Osman from Nordsjælland. Malik Yunus from Gothenburg. They lost Pascal Gross to Dortmund. Adam Lallana to Southampton. Steven Rosati and Ansu Fati has gone back to Barcelona. But they had some good signs, Brighton, and I think we'll come comfortably in mid-table. They haven't lost anyone lost a lot of players, so yeah, they should be fine, Brighton, for this season. And in 10th place, I've got to go for Bournemouth. I quite like Bournemouth. I think they've got some good players. They've signed Lewis Sinisterra on a permanent from Leeds, Enes Unal on a permanent from Getafe, Dean Hudson from Juventus is an interesting sign, Alex Paulson, goalkeeper from Wellington Phoenix in the Australian League, Daniel Jefferson from Sheffield United, they lost Keith Moore to Sheffield United, Lloyd Kelly sent back to Newcastle, Emiliano Martinez, Ryan Fredericks leave the club, and Andre Radu has gone back to Inter Milan. But Bournemouth, I think, built a very nice project with Iraola as the manager. And I think this season going to finish 10th and have another good season for Bournemouth. 9th and 1 for Crystal Palace. I really do like what's the manager, Glasner is doing at Crystal Palace. Ismail Sarr from Marseille is a good sign. We know what he can do in Premier League. We've seen it with Watford. Charlie Riyad, fullback from Barcelona, spent last season out on Real Betis, I think, where he did very well. Daichi Kamada from Lazio was a brilliant signing. Of course, we lost Michael Olise, which is a big loss. We also lost Cheryl Reid, Raul, Nathan Ferguson, James Tompkins. But yeah, they should have a good season in Palace. I really rate their transfer business. I'm excited to see what they can do this season. But yeah, I've got Crystal Palace in 9th place. Coming in 8th place, I've gone for Chelsea under Enzo Maresca. A few people are conflicted on how Chelsea are going to do this season. They've signed for Kieran Dewsbury from Leicester. They've signed a load of young players. Philip Jorgensen, goalkeeper from Villarreal. Amari Caliban from Aston Villa. Renato Vega from Basel. Caleb Wiley from Atlanta United. Mark Guiu, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. But I do apologise from Barcelona. Tosin Arabai from Fulham. They've lost Ian Maatsen to Aston Villa, who I think that's a good sign for Villa. He did very well with Dortmund last season as they made it to a Champions League final. Lewis Hall's gone to Newcastle on a permanent now. Amari Hutchinson's gone on permanent to Ipswich. Hakim Ziyech's gone on permanent to Galatasaray. Milan Sarr's gone to Lens, and we lost Thiago Silva, who's gone to Fluminense back in his hometown Brazil. It's going to be interesting to see with Chelsea. Will Maresca survive the season without getting sacked? We shall see. But I've got them to finish in 8th this season. Coming in 7th place, then I've gone for Newcastle. They've made some interesting signings, like some Lewis Hall on the permanent from Chelsea, of course. Odysseus Lacademos from Nottingham Forest. Lloyd Kelly, I think it's a good sign for Bournemouth. They lost like Elliot Anderson to Nottingham Forest. Yankuba Minter to Brighton, and Matt Ritchie as well. I think a decent squad. Newcastle, really like Isak up front. I think he's a class striker. I think they will do well to challenge for top 6. I think they'll come 7th. I don't think that'll be an awful season for Newcastle under Eddie Howe. See, I've got Newcastle to finish in 7th place. Coming in 6th, gone for Liverpool. New manager Arne Slot. They haven't signed anyone at the time of recording, but Thiago has retired and John Matip has left. It's going to be interesting to see how Slot gets on this season with Liverpool. I'm not too sure. They've still got some good players, like some Salah still there. So, I think it'd be an okay season, but a bit of a drop-off from the Klopp era. So I think Liverpool to finish in 6th this season. 5th place, just missed out on top 4, but an improvement on last season when they were Man United. Ten Hag has been given this season once. He's been given another year. They signed hot prospect centre back Lenny Yoro from Lille, who's unfortunately already injured. Which is it's just United's luck in a moment of injuries is unreal. But they also signed Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna, which I think is an interesting signing. Lost the likes of Willy Kamwala to Villarreal, Donny van der Beek to Girona, Rafael Varane to Como, Amari Forson to Monza, Anthony Martial and Sofyan Amrabat come out to Fiorentina. I think United will have an improvement on last season, hopefully. If not, then Ten Hag, he's got to go, hasn't he? But Unfortunately, missed out on top four, but you know, a much more improved finish on the 8th place finish from last season, which I think most United fans would take this season. Takes us to a top four then, and our first top four spot, I've gone for Tottenham. Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou now, and yeah, I think we've got some good players there. They're only really one signing. Archie Gray from Leeds. We lost like Eric Dyer to Bayern Munich, Ryan Sessegnon to Fulham, Tanguy and Ndombele to Nice, Ivan Perisic to Hajduk Split, Japhet Tanganga to Millwall, and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg has gone on loan to Marseille. So I really do think, I think Tottenham can have a good season and finish back in the Champions League spaces. You know, maybe even fifth will get a Champions League this season. Who knows with how good English teams perform in Europe this year. So yeah, but I've got Tottenham finishing in 4th place. I think it'll be a good season for them and Ange. 3rd place going for Aston Villa. Yeah, I think Aston Villa will have a good season this year. They signed the likes of Amadou Onana from Everton, Ian Maatsen from Chelsea, Cameron Archer from Sheffield United, Jane Villarjean back from Hull, really good signing, Samuel Ilin Jr. from Juventus, Lewis Dobbin from Everton, Enzo Barrenechea from Juventus, and Ross Barkley from Luton. They lost Moussa Diaby to Italian, which is sort of a big miss. Douglas Luiz going to Juventus, Tim O'Rourke-Bunham has gone to Everton, Callum Taylor has gone to Cardiff, Philip Coutinho has gone on loan to Vasco da Gama, Nicola Zaniolo has gone back to Galatasaray, and Clement Lenglet has gone back to Barcelona. But I think Aston Villa can have a very good season, 3rd place. I think they are going places under Unai Emery. So yeah, I think Aston Villa will have a good season, position in 3rd. 2nd place, you know which team it is. They're going to miss out again. It is Arsenal. Excuse me, lads. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold today, but we're powering through, boys. We're powering through. But yeah, they've signed Ricardo Calafiore, centre back from Bologna. We lost Emil Smith-Rowe to Fulham. Mohamed El Neni has gone to Al Jazeera. Albert Sambi Lokonga has gone on loan to the end. Nuno Tavares has gone on loan to that. So, you know, they've got a really good squad, Arsenal, but when you up against Man City, I think they'll finish in 1st. They have not signed anyone, lost with Man City. They don't need anyone, because when you've got a robot up front, you know, it's easy for them, and it's really, really annoying. But I think they're going to win the league again. But who knows? Maybe somebody else can surprise us all. But yeah, I think Man City's going to win the league again. But yeah, those are my predictions, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Of course, I'd be massively appreciative. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care and goodbye.